Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're exploring some of the most valuable and sought-after coins in the market, specifically the 1-cent Lincoln pennies from the United States of America, including rare silver-like varieties that have become major players in the coin collecting world. Before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. It helps grow our community and keeps the passion for coin collecting alive. These rare treasures aren't just pieces of American history. Let's get started. First up, number 1. The 2005 Lincoln penny may seem like the most ordinary coin ever minted, just another copper piece tossed into your pocket or purse. But to the trained eye and the lucky collector, it has the power to unlock life-changing wealth. This isn't just a coin. It's a sleeping treasure, a silent fortune lying unnoticed in coin jars and drawers, quietly waiting for the right hands to uncover its true worth. The mystery, the rarity, and the thrilling unpredictability surrounding this coin make it one of the most enticing hidden gems in modern numismatics. Minted in Denver, the 2005 Lincoln cent were produced in massive quantities, which makes the idea of a valuable version seem impossible, until you realize that minting errors and unique variations are what truly sets some coins apart from the rest. Among these millions, a small handful may bear rare flaws, double dyes, off-metal strikes, missing design elements, or even misaligned dies. These anomalies are not defects. They are miracles of chance, and their value isn't just in their rarity. It's in the story they tell. Now imagine owning one of those rare, flawed 2005 Lincoln pennies. A coin that's not just unusual, but perhaps even one of a kind. Such coins have been known to fetch jaw-dropping prices at auction. Collectors will pay staggering amounts for coins with confirmed errors, especially if they are in high-grade, mint condition. And if your coin is a standout among even those few, you could find yourself in possession of something worth not thousands, but potentially millions of dollars. Yes, a penny that could rewrite your financial destiny overnight. There's something deeply powerful about a tiny, overlooked object holding such massive potential. In a world obsessed with digital wealth and fast money, a humble penny may seem insignificant. But the truth is, coins like the 2005 Lincoln cent remind us that fortune can come quietly. They symbolize hidden opportunity, and to the right collector or buyer, they are worth far more than gold. The emotional and historical value, combined with undeniable rarity, creates an irresistible allure that makes people be beyond logic and reason. Every detail of this coin tells a story, from the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln, etched into history, to the tiny D mint mark that grounds it in a specific time and place. The copper surface may show subtle signs of a minting error, perhaps a shadow of doubling in the date, or a texture on Lincoln's jacket that shouldn't be there. These marks aren't blemishes. They are keys to unlocking extraordinary value for those who recognize their significance. If you've ever held onto your pennies out of habit or nostalgia, now is the time to look at them through a new lens. That 2005 penny sitting idly in your drawer could be the very coin that turns your fortune. All it takes is one anomaly, one freak instance where the mint machine did something unexpected. That tiny difference is what separates a regular coin from a millionaire maker. Coin grading services like PCGS and NGC can authenticate such rarities, assigning grades that validate a coin's quality and uniqueness. Once graded and encapsulated, a 2005 Lincoln penny with a rare error becomes more than a coin. It becomes an asset. Collectors compete for these pieces with fierce intensity, knowing how rarely they surface. Your simple penny could become the centerpiece of a global bidding war. The Lincoln cent has always held a place of respect among American coinage. First issued in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, it was the first U.S. coin to bear the likeness of a real person. That historical significance adds to the emotional weight collectors feel for this coin, especially versions minted in more modern years that hold hidden surprises. Think about the dramatic transformation. One moment, you're holding a coin that's worth a single cent. The next, you're being offered life-changing sums for it. Your story could become the stuff of headlines. Collector discovers rare penny worth millions. You could go from unknown to unforgettable overnight, simply because you paid attention to a detail that others ignored. So do not rush to spend your 2005 Lincoln cents. Examine them carefully. Hold them up to the light. Study their surfaces. Look for anything that stands out, any hint of imperfection or irregularity. Because in that tiny copper coin could lie the chance to rewrite your destiny. And once it's gone, you may never get that opportunity again. This is more than a collector's dream. It's a real, tangible opportunity that exists because of human error, historical legacy, and sheer luck. And if that opportunity is already in your hands, the only question that remains is, will you recognize it in time? Hold your 2005 D. Lincoln penny close. Treasure it. Protect it. Because sometimes the smallest things carry the greatest power, and this one just might make you a billionaire by morning. The 1998 D. Lincoln cent might appear as just another humble penny, easily overlooked in pockets and piggy banks across America. But hidden within its copper-plated surface lies the possibility of rare and extraordinary value, a quiet legend among collectors that could, under the right conditions, transform an ordinary person into a sudden millionaire. This coin, minted at the Denver Mint, represents more than currency. It represents a doorway to untold fortune, a whisper of destiny waiting to be discovered by the right eyes. What makes this 1998 D penny so potentially priceless isn't just its age or design. It's the magic of anomalies, errors and variations that defy minting standards. Within the vast sea of ordinary coins, there are a few precious mistakes, double dies, wide AM reverses, off-center strikes, and other subtle but powerful differences. These rare versions are what collectors crave, coins that break the mold, that escape quality control, and survive circulation to be found by the lucky and the aware. The wide AM variety is the crown jewel of 1998 Lincoln cents. While most 1998 D pennies feature the standard close AM design in the word America, a very few mistakenly received a reverse die intended for proof coins, spacing the A and M apart. This tiny detail is nearly invisible to the casual eye, but to a collector, it signals a rare treasure. If you happen to possess a 1998 D with a wide AM, you might just be holding a once-in-a-lifetime fortune, potentially worth thousands, if not millions, depending on condition and demand. Now picture the journey of one such coin, minted, struck with a rare reverse, accidentally released into circulation, passed hand-to-hand for decades, and then one day, found by you, a single penny transformed into a millionaire-making miracle. Not by magic, but by the perfect combination of history, rarity, and discovery. That moment of realization, when you see the wide AM or another error on your coin, could feel like unlocking a hidden treasure chest that's been under your nose the whole time. Collectors and experts alike scour thousands of pennies just to find one that stands out. And when a pristine 1998 D with a rare error surfaces, especially in mint state, it ignites a frenzy. Bidders from around the world compete, driving prices to eye-watering heights. Some coins, authenticated and graded by top organizations like PCGS or NGC, have crossed into 5- and 6-figure valuations. That's no fantasy. It's a thrilling reality for those who recognize what they hold. The Lincoln cent has long been a collector's favorite. First introduced in 1909, it carries the legacy of one of America's most revered presidents. But it's a mystery and allure of rare editions like the 1998 D with unique traits that make this series irresistible to numismatists. These coins aren't just metal, they're history in your hands, telling stories of error, rarity, and unimaginable worth. If you have a 1998 D penny, don't dismiss it. Hold it with reverence. Examine the reverse closely under a magnifying glass. Check the spacing between the A and M in America. Look for doubling, off-center features, or anything that deviates from the ordinary. You're not just looking for a mistake. You're hunting for hidden wealth that could change your life in an instant. There's something romantic and thrilling about the idea that a single penny, so small, so unassuming, could hold the key to a completely different future. In a world obsessed with fast money and digital trends, it's poetic that something as simple as a coin could hold such life-altering potential. It's a reminder that fortune often hides in plain sight. Many people spend their lives chasing riches, never realizing that their greatest asset might be lying unnoticed in a drawer or old jar. The 1998 D Lincoln cent, with its legendary potential and growing collector demand, stands as a shining symbol of overlooked value. It invites us to pause, to look closer, to reconsider the ordinary and see the extraordinary within it. So, if you happen to possess one, guard it well, have it authenticated, graded, and kept secure, because this isn't just a penny. It's a ticket to a new chapter, a silent whisper from history saying, "I'm the one." And in the world of rare coins, All it takes is one to make dreams come true overnight. This isn't just numismatics. It's adventure. It's destiny. It's the thrill of discovering a life-altering treasure that many seek but few find. If you're holding a 1998 D Lincoln cent with a hidden flaw, you might already be richer than you know. The question is, are you ready to unlock its power? The 1980 Lincoln cent, often overlooked and forgotten in the shuffle of everyday change, holds a captivating mystery within its copper shell. It was born in an era when the U.S. Mint was transitioning, evolving, and refining its designs. While most saw this penny as just another coin to toss in a drawer, few realized that it could become a golden ticket to unimaginable wealth, an accidental masterpiece that only the rarest eyes would recognize. Among the ordinary, a handful of 1980 Lincoln cents shine with unexpected brilliance, holding the power to change destinies in a heartbeat. There's magic in the imperfections, and this is where the 1980 penny transforms from mundane to monumental. Era coins, rare die varieties, and unique minting anomalies from this year have surfaced across the decades, each one causing a stir in the collector's world. Imagine discovering a double-die penny, where Abraham Lincoln features or the word liberty and in God we trust appear twice. These doubled images are not flaws but rare minting miracles, each one potentially worth thousands or even more. In top condition, these coins are not just valuable, they are priceless. The Denver and Philadelphia mints both produced 1980 Lincoln cents, and with millions struck, it's easy to think none are special. But that assumption could be the greatest mistake of all. Hidden within this vast sea are a few coins that escape the mint's perfectionist grip. Off-center strikes, clip planches, and die breaks make certain 1980 pennies utterly unique, one-of-a-kind treasures destined for collectors who understand that value isn't just about age, it's about rarity, condition, and story. And what a story these coins carry. From the era of disco and Reaganomics, these pennies witness a shifting America. They pass through gas stations, grocery counters, and dusty drawers. But somehow, through chance or fate, some remain pristine, never scratched or tarnished. When these coins are discovered in brilliant uncirculated condition, especially with errors or unique characteristics, they ignite auctions with feverish bidding wars. It's not uncommon for such a coin to command tens of thousands, sometimes soaring even higher, depending on demand. Owning a 1980 penny with exceptional traits is like holding a secret stock in a forgotten company that suddenly explodes with value. You may not know it yet, but that tiny copper coin tucked in a jar could be your passport to financial transformation. Collectors dream of these moments. The thrill of the find, the surge of excitement when an appraiser confirms a rarity, the joy of watching its value climb with each passing year. For some, the 1980 Lincoln cent is a symbol of persistence and patience. For others, it's the ultimate reward for curiosity and attention to detail. This coin represents more than currency. It's an artifact of time, minted with purpose, but treasured for its quirks. It calls to the dreamers, to the ones who still believe that a small object can carry great power. It's important to remember that even the most seemingly insignificant penny can become a legend. The coin community thrives on these unexpected discoveries. Each time a rare 1980 penny hits the spotlight, it rewrites the rules and raises the bar. Stories surface of people who sold such coins for amounts that would clear debts, buy homes, or change lives completely. These are not myths. These are recorded realities. So take a moment. Look closer. That 1980 penny could have a small die crack running through Lincoln's head, or an alignment so unusual it becomes museum-worthy. These flaws don't lessen the coin's worth. They multiply it. And if preserved well, especially if professionally graded at a high mint state level, it could enter elite territory where collectors spare no expense to possess it. Never underestimate the power of a penny, especially a 1980 Lincoln cent. It's a reminder that sometimes the universe plants fortune in the smallest of places. This coin might look like any other, but within it is a potential for transformation, economic, emotional, and even spiritual. It represents a possibility that something so ordinary could be extraordinary, if only you knew what to look for. If you have one of these coins in your possession, treat it like a relic. Get it examined. Hold it with care. Because in a world where we often chase money, it's rare to find money that chases you. With history, value, and opportunity wrapped in copper glory, this is not just a penny. It's a prophecy. A pocket-sized promise that greatness can come in the smallest form. And for you, it might be the beginning of a brand new fortune.